adversity. I am perseverance. I am vulnerable. I am resilience. These are my words of affirmation. This is where my story begins. They failed me. You misled us. We let that toxic perpetrator get away with intent to mentally impose trauma. But when the victim speaks out, the people claim drama. The blood rush, the genes flow, hidden lies, but the soldiers know the morale was nothing but a disguise. My mental health deprived. I was told to stay quiet and hide. Visions of suicide, were you surprised? I wanted to take my life. Sharp blades, stainless steel. That's how I describe the knife. To steal the night. But I gotta be at parade rest to watch you earn your stripes. This ain't life. My military bearing, I was ready to lose it. Weapon acquired from the range, I wanted to use it. Suicide went from safe to semi because my leadership at the time mentally abused it. On everything I love, my chain of command was so useless. Look at me. Let me take you to my past mental place, in the darkest mental space. This was the games they played, mental, torture, sadistic, downplayed my experience, almost lost my mind, premeditated, contemplated, visually simulated suicide. Every day felt like endless nights. I wonder if this is how the other victims fight. I had weakness, altered identity, military strong, high morale, low vulnerability, dealt with toxic leaders that devour open ranks, but men don't get raped, legendary myth that attack masculinity, the lies for equal opportunity. I trusted you. We trusted you. They trusted you. To keep it confidential, but she knows, and his battle buddy, E knows. I wish I trusted myself and told EO. My leadership turned a blind eye when he told. Rumors saying I played victim created animosity inside the formation. Yeah, he did do it, but his buddy was the IO in the investigation. They knew I was a victim, but they told me to shut it up. They was like, "Hey, soldier, are you making this up? Anything dealing with sexual, shh." So why did my leadership try to cover it up? I was disturbed when my leadership told me I could leave behind my doubts and protect this country, but sir, who's supposed to protect me? I told my command sergeant major that his NCOs assaulted me. He told me he would investigate and cover down. But instead, I got moved into the Charlie Intel Company. My leaders tried to silence the crime, so suddenly, this ain't right. Until I contacted CID, and UCMJ was guaranteed. But at the time, I felt I defeated myself before the enemy. I thought going down range was the only way to obtain PTSD. I wanted to be that change, not to be scared to jump over that fence, be part of that 1% of the 1% of that 1%. But did that make sense? Or was it too personal for your personnel, made you uncomfortable, racial injustice, personal biases, because the army taught us to see one color? Now, I do believe blood is what I bleed, like my sisters and brothers, but when I take my uniform off, do you still only see one color? All the negative comments. Why is that 5 letters can make people so uncomfortable? LGBTQ. Why can't we understand and respect the pronouns of he, she, her, his, or they? Look, it shouldn't even matter who someone chooses to love or how they identify. It's not your place. So why do we allow those within our ranks to discriminate? All the constant teachings about race, gender, religion, and we still can't get it right. Some think when a woman's in charge, she's a feminist, but when she's civilian clothes, oh, she the sexiest. Did I say something wrong? Am I not part of the good old boy club? Did I send all the wrong, correct, inappropriate messages? So I say that to say this. Stop degrading women, please. I know we can't speak for all, but we can speak for some. This is geared towards counterproductive leaders. To make a difference, all we need is one.
Dear leadership, with all due respect, can you take the time to connect with me?
My leadership, all I want is for you to stand up for me, guide me through the tough obstacles.
Encourage me to seek resources. Encourage me to seek help.
Please believe that mental health issues are real. It's an internal fight.
Who will step up and do what's right?
This is my story. Help me.
Help us.
Eliminate these stigmas on speaking out.
There are leaders out there that will stand with you.
Who see your struggle?
Who will listen to you?
Who encourage you to use your resources.
We encourage you to seek help.
This is just one of many untold stories.
People first,
Army strong.